Good morning, children. Today we'll discuss putting text in query output. So the previous example can be refined by marking the commissions as percent with the percent sign we had mentioned here. Percent sign if you want, then date. Then here, this enables you put such items as symbol and comments in the output as in the following example. So if you want to if you want to add any text in this table or in this database, then this command you have to use. Select salesman name, it is given here, then commission column you are given, and then percent sign is given there. Percent sign is from salesman is table name. So if you want to add this percent sign, so it will add in all the records. The sample output produced by above query is shown below. It is table is mentioned here. The commission will be displayed here according to salesman name, and then at the last we mentioned in the command that select salesman name, commission, and then percent sign. So percent sign is added in all the column row. So see the same comments and gets printed, gets printed with every row of the output, not simply once for the table. You could insert text in your query also, making it more presentable. Suppose, for example, if you want to um, add your add text in your query, means query you had given here, that query means in between the column, if you want to add any text also, so sales name is given here. After that sales name, get the commission is written here. Get the commission will be added in all the row here, like this. If you want to add, then use this command. Then one question is given here: create a query that produce display in following format. Format is given here: student name, then obtain aggregate marks, and has aggregate divided by 5%. So like this we have to show in the calculation in table. So how to write this? Table is given here. Is given. How to write this? Consider table student. Consider table student of example. Here it is given 14.3. It is given here. That consider. Let's consider that, and then write the SQL. MySQL first name, then obtained also we had writing means we are adding the text here as obtained. Then aggregate how much marks they get, then marks and hash double quote in double quote it is written here, so it will again be added in the table. Then aggregate calculation is given there, then at the last percent sign from a student. So this output will be displayed after writing this command. Then selecting specific row, where clause. Here selecting specific row means if you had given any condition, means suppose all the records are there, and if you have to find how many students are failed and passed. So if you are giving the condition, giving condition means that number is less than suppose 100 marks question is there. So exam is there for 100 marks. If marks less than 40, then the student failed, and marks greater than 40, then student is passed. Like this conditions we are giving here. Conditions are there. So here with the help of this where clause, conditions we are adding. In real life, tables can contain unlimited rows. There is no need to view all the rows when only certain rows are needed. So SQL enables you to define criteria to determine which rows are selected for output. Yes, means which row you want to select for output. The where clause is select statement specifies the criteria for selection rows to be written. The selected statement with where clause takes the following general form. It is given the format of the conditions. Here select column name is given here from table name where clause condition, where condition is given here. So when a where clause is present, The database program goes through the entire table one row at a time and examines each row to determine if the given condition is true. Means it will check all the rows, and then where it gets the true condition, it will show as output. If it is true for a row, that row is displayed in the output. For example, to display the name and aggregate of a student having their aggregate marks more than 350, the command would be MySQL command line is there as select name, then aggregate, then select name and aggregate from which table, from student table where condition is given here, where aggregate greater than 350. If a student get greater than 350 marks, that student's name will be displayed as output. Like this condition is given here. The above query will produce adjacent output. Now, one example is given here. Write a query to display name, age and marks aggregate of a student whose age is greater than or equal to 16 from student table. Here, how to write this? First, select name, then age, then aggregate from student. Aggregate from student where age greater than or equal to 16. So it will find the age aggregate of student, and condition is given here where age greater than or less than 16. Then that output will display here. Like the table is displaying show the output. This is the clause condition, where clause condition. Now come to the relational operators. Here in command line also we are using the relational operators. Relational operators means equal to, greater than, smaller than. These are the relational, not equal to. These are the relational operators. To compare two values, a relational operator is used. The result of the comparison is true or false. The SQL recognizes following relational operators. Operator sign is given here. In character data type, comparison means earlier in the alphabet, and this means later in the alphabet. Means that angular bracket is given here. For example, E less than smaller than F, and G greater than F. The apostrophes are necessary around the character, date and time. For example, list all the members from, not from Delhi. It is from means list all the members. If you want to show, means asterisk sign you have to give. If you are giving the asterisk sign, then all the contents, all the fields name, all the columns row will be displayed from that particular table. So asterisk sign we are using here. Select asterisk from supplier. Supplier is our table name, where city not equal to Delhi. It is the sign of not equal to Delhi. Then the table, then the supplier table will display where the Delhi city will not there. Then come to the logical operators. The logical operators or and not. See the sign it is given here. Two parallel line is for or, and for two, and not for apostrophe. The sign is there. So are used to connect search condition in the where clause. For example, to list the employees details having grade E2 or E3 from table employee, not the employee table, EMPL table, logical operator or will be used as select E code, E name, grade, gross from employee, where the grade equal to or grade equal to it is given here. So the symbol parallel, this symbol may also be used in place of or. Above query be written as the select this. So if you have not written the or, so if you want to write write the parallel line as symbol, then you can. Then here three conditions are there, that to list all the employees having grade E4 but with gross less than 9,000, and two conditions we are giving here. This condition is also, then not is also there. So like this we are using the logical operators. Here condition is given, one example is given here. Write a query to example all the details from pet table for species cat or dog having gender sex as written here female as male. So here we are giving select asterisk from pet where condition is given species equal to cat or species equal to dog and sex equal to m, means ये तीनों condition all the three condition will be matched, then it will display the result like this. Yes, then next class we'll discuss, it is given here, next class we'll discuss this condition based on range. Okay, thank you.